Hey there guys, this is Breaker. Looks like I am back with another replay from Dire Straits. It's been a while. He actually just sent me this one out of the blue, and I got an email to my Gmail account, so here I am. Just gonna cast it as I please. And it looks like the map that we're on right now is gonna be GSL and Toon Valley. It's facing off against someone I don't really know too well. Maharishi, it looks like is how you would say his name. And that's following the assumption that it is Romanized Japanese, in which case we would call it Romaji. And if you were to say it in Chinese, it would say Maharishi. But, you know what, I think given the length of it, it's safe to assume that it's a Japanese name. Anywho, don't know how long this game lasts. I won't spoil too much of what goes on in this game. All I know is that Dire told me that if I were to watch this, then I would fap to it. So, here we go. I am waiting for this Zerg balloon to give me a boner. Pardon my language. Not in front of the kids, right? Not in front of the kids. Okay, that's just bad for my reputation. Okay. By the way, if you guys would so kindly, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You should see it blinking right about now. And it'll be blinking again at the end of the video. By the way, go ahead and follow my Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/enders116. And I also have a Facebook fan page. That would be facebook.com/breakersc2. My specialty is usually following the Chinese and Taiwanese scene. But I figured I would make an exception to casting this replay because it's somewhat in the same clan as me. So here we are. The probe goes down. He sees that there's no drone there, but let's just see. Uh-oh. Drone's here, and there's not enough money to throw down a hatch just yet. So the question is the pylon block going to get in? Is there even going to be a pylon block, superficially speaking? Alright, so I guess we just have to wait. And it looks like, was that a misclick by Dire? He sent a drone down here. I guess he was just making sure that there was no pylon, no proxy pylon. That's always a good idea. And 16 hatch going down in quite the timely fashion. And, man, this is actually pretty good by Dire Straits right here. It's actually being quite annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I seeing this right? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. That was too good. That was too good. He threw down a pylon to block his own expansion. And then, oh, Dire's hero drone gets out of there alive. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. And the four Lings, are they going to get past this cannon? That's the real question. This is that kind of standard high Masters Rank 1 play that we see. Masters Rank 1 / Borderline Pro play that we all see. Oh, and they get into the main. Not a single... Oh, wait. Yes, one single shot gets on them, but not a single Ling falls in the process. Okay, so here we are. Dire has basically just got to get his multitasking up. And basically by multitasking, I mean what we have to see him as basically revert the camera from here to here to here to here. And it's going to be a little bit difficult to manage all of the Lings if he does it correctly. Like, if Maharishi was thinking clearly, he could probably have snuck a probe up here and placed a pylon over here and a couple cannons down here to time themselves out at just about the same time that the third hatch would finish. And it looks like Dire got a probe somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's just the drone on the probe. But looks like these Lings, oh my. Okay, well, they're still doing their job. And they're going for the gas kill right here, interestingly enough. But now it just seems like Dire's just... he's running laps around this guy. I don't know how else to say it. It's like he's really taxing the multitasking skills of his opponent. And what about the Overlord here? It looks like he kind of got misclicked into that direction. Can't really say. Alright, double gas going down at the natural. And what about the main? Main, nothing. Let's check the Link still back here, being annoying. Okay, so let's see. APM of both players. Looks like our Protoss is just a little bit behind that. Actually, miles behind that. Just a teeny bit. Just a few miles behind. I wouldn't say entire miles behind, but just a few half miles behind. It looks like he could actually end up getting this gas, but he's just being super annoying with these 3 lings, forcing his opponent to delay mining time. Oh my. I wonder if he's going to go back and get this gas. We're going to have to just wait and find out, aren't we? Alright, Stalker's going to make it up here, but the Stalker's the first thing getting cranked out, not the Zealot. Now the question is that Stalker going to stop and get the Overlord? It looks like that may just be his main concern. And the Probe, of course, is here in position, throwing down the Nexus straight away, realizing just how far behind he is in Econ. If it's just a teeny bit at that. Alright, now let's see what's in production. Okay, so we do have a Roach Horn. Do we have a layer? We do not have a layer, at least not yet. And we got +1 ground weapons on the way for Protoss, of course. The Harass was very good. Now, where is that Stalker? Ah, it's pummeling away at the rocks here. Alright, so now DIRESTRAIT sees that there is a 3rd on the way here, so now he's got a choice to make. He's either going to have to attack, or he's going to have to macro up and take a 4th. And I think right now, with what we see, it may just be an appropriate decision for him to attack. It's just that he really has to get his entire main force into there before his opponent is actually able to cognitively react in full capacity. And by cognitively react in full capacity, I mean having a butt-ton of gateways up and running and cranking out units. Alright, so here we go. Full mineral line number 2. That would be the natural. Cannon, Sentry, and Stalker. Just working away at those rocks. Looks like that's his main concern from now. And what do we have in production? 2 evolution chambers at the natural. Anything else? There's a 4th base going down, but where? Ah, here we go. Okay, it's right here. Perfectly normal. Layer. Just finished. Okay. Looks like we have the makes of a very regular game. +1 missile attacks on the way. Now Dire's kind of moving out into the middle of the map. He wants to put on some pressure, definitely. That is his aim here, no doubt. Probes have arrived at the 3rd, and now here they are. The Roach is making an attack here, but looks like I wouldn't say it's feigned aggression. It definitely isn't that, because he's got a handful of Roaches here, and oh, beautiful force field just kind of pushes them back a teensy bit. 2nd evolution chamber gets started on Carapace. 4th base right here going down. Oh, and now we have a Nidus. Where is it? Where is it? Where's that little guy? Oh, he's right here. Okay. All things considered, I would probably go for killing the rocks and then throwing down the Nidus at about the same time. But I kind of like what Dire is doing here. He's not... I don't think he's overcommitting to an all-in in any direction whatsoever. Look at this. I mean, he's got the Overlord here. I think this is basically the ideal location for him to go. He's also got an opportunity to take an attack here. Or not take an attack here, but put it down here. And right now what's working against his opponent is he doesn't have enough Immortals. He doesn't have enough vision. He doesn't know what's going on here with the Nidus. And the Nidus is actually going down right now, but what about Dire? Does he actually have anything inside that Nidus? No, but that's about to change. Ling's going into the main soon, and Dire... he's about to... Oh, no! This is not going to be pretty. Okay, so here we go. Goes into the main. Ling's chasing down the probes. And, of course, the entire main force of Maharishi is reacting and trying to take it down ASAP. Oh, man, Queen... And the Lings get out of there alive, but oh, this is the big disaster that we just saw from Maharishi. He didn't leave a sentry here to leave a full pylon wall, or not a full pylon wall, but a full force field wall off, and it's just starting to bite him right now. I mean, he's got a 2nd cybernetic core in production right here, but from now on, everything that he's going to be able to produce is only, is basically only, what do you call that, Zealots for the next few seconds, and there's another Nidus going down here. I did hear another one get put down somewhere else, but I don't know where it was. I don't see any creep anywhere on the map. Oh, and these Zealots are making a run by trying to save desperately what they can from Maharishi. Currently 120 supply to 156, but it's okay for now with Maharishi. He's just basically got a lot of supply to throw away. Zealots going back into the main. Lings, it looks like got cleaned up very quickly. They only got about 7 probe kills out of all of that, and the Roaches are coming back here. Now it's just like This is what I like to call 1 to the head and 2 to the gut. Alright. Of course, there we go. Another Nidus. Just where the hell is this one? Oh, right here. This is just basically meant to really tax the multitasking resources of Maharishi. He's got pylons everywhere, and he's like, great, you know what? If I'm gonna have to max out on 3 base, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But that actually looked a little buggy right there. I'm sorry if I may. And the main force of Dire is coming back here, as well as Maharishi. Mostly Zealots, mind you, because it's been, I don't know, he could not make any Stalkers for quite a few seconds. And speaking of Zealots, some of them are actually electing to move out in this direction. Dire basically keeping a very, very tough contain on his opponent, keeping him on Gateway Tech, throwing away Roaches, electing to move into Spire, if not Greater Spire Tech. He's actually getting his Hive and his Spire at the same time. Overseer's right here. Looks like this might have been a mistake by Dire. He actually burrowed some of his Roaches in front of his natural, unless maybe he was trying to do that for mana. But right now the supply difference is about 40. And we have another Nidus on the way. Just where the hell is this one? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm checking every extreme. Ah, here we go. I'm sorry, I was just looking at the minimap when I clicked here earlier. And there it is. It's going to be a double-pronged attack. Roaches going into the main and Roaches going into the third. And it looks like the only answer we have from Maharishi is a single, what do you call that? A single robotic space right here. Beautiful force fields going down at the ramp, but it's not going to be enough. The Forge is going to get sniped as the method of entry for the Roaches. And the question is just when, you know, I think we're on borrowed time now for Maharishi. Like, the Roaches are in the main. I just don't see him holding it. It's this, he put a bunch of Stalkers in there. He put a bunch of Zealots in there, but he's just not cleaning it up quite as cleanly as he could be. Direstrait's main force, however, in the third is actually getting pummeled, but where his main force fell, it will be replenished. For every 1 Roach that falls, 2 more will rise to take his place. And now there are mutas in the mix. What on earth? I never saw those in the production tab because I've just been so distracted by what's out here on the map. Jeez. Interesting choice because we don't have a Greater Spire from Dire just yet. It looks like this is going to be Dire doing the constant head-gut maneuver, as I mentioned earlier. Roaches coming down here to the body, the core. Of course, the reinforcing Nidus worm right here. If not for Manor, it is full of some things right now. Like, I just don't know what, but the mutas are all the way out here. They need to be making some damage really happen. And with that, we have Maharishi leaving the game. No GG, no nothing. He's probably a little frustrated. Alright guys, if you like what you see, just go ahead and hit the follow button. Sometimes I do casting in Chinese, sometimes I just do casting in English, like I am right now. And I actually quite enjoyed this replay. I want to thank Dire for giving it to me. So yeah, just click that follow button one more time if you guys would. You know, show Breaker some love. Please, thank you. And I'll catch you guys next time, alright?